Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 16. You might be confused about why this is coming out, or maybe you understand already, but let me explain. Originally, I started this, and I didn't really talk to anyone much. I knew there was another watch order and everything, but I got highly recommended to do the chronological order, like highly recommended. So I was like, okay, they're usually trustworthy. I'm going to take them for their word, and I'm going to start doing it. I know I messed up, and I already watched episode 1 of season 1 first. So if you're wondering why this is, if you're looking at my playlist and you see like 1x1, 2x16, it's because I'm following the watch order now as of the second episode. So I'll do, 216. I think 116 is next. And then I need to look. That's all I looked because that's all I'm watching tonight. I'm going to be doing 2 episodes, so I'll be wearing this outfit in the next episode if you're wondering why. But yeah, that's the way I'm doing it. I decided after the fact. I wish I would have waited and talked more beforehand so I could have done it chronologically from the very start, but I don't think it's a very big deal. I don't think anything... I mean, some really cool stuff happened in the first episode, but I don't think any of it's, like, too bad that I watched it first, So, yeah, so I'll be doing... I think I have 4 episodes to do, and then a movie, and then that's where I'm caught up to the first episode that I've already seen. And then we go through, like, the rest of Season 1 from there, I think. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It hurts every bone in my body to do a show out of order because I've only ever done it with Star Wars. I mean, I did it with the movies, too. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Granted, that was... I don't know, I guess that was different because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it was more pleasing that way, even though I did it out of release order. But either way, I don't really have to say too much about last episode because since we're all the way here, it's probably not going to tie in too much since I watched it in the wrong order. But Yoda being awesome, impressing King Katumku, I think is how you say it. And all that was awesome. I really liked Ventress. Obviously, I've seen the rest of the Star Wars movies, and I never see her around, so I assume she is going to die at some point in the show, unfortunately. But she was very cool, dual-wielding lightsabers. I love dual-wield. So, yeah, let's see what this Season 2, Episode 16 storyline starts with. So, yeah, we're going to start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. We are watching the intro, so any of you guys on Disney Plus that see that pretty little skip intro button, don't click it! You're gonna ruin the syncing. So Season 2 still has the same little opening. Christophsis. Ah. It's Bail Organa. He looks pretty similar to the actor that plays him. I guess both do. Anakin does too, but I was talking about Organa. Look at that planet. It's crazy. Those cracks have to be, like, massive to see them from space, right? Oh, look at this guy. It's Spider-Man. Oh, I hate the clicking noise he makes. We need some Jedi to do their thing. So this is good boy Anakin, right? He's still working with Obi-Wan. That must be Obi-Wan, huh? It talks just like him. It looks similar. But he's in like a stormtrooper outfit, right? Probably sneaky beaking. Or clone trooper. Hmm. Hopefully, the more I, like, now that I'm watching chronological order, I'll start to understand a little more. Because I feel like the last couple episodes I've spent so much time trying to figure out where and when we are in the timeline of Star Wars. Roger, roger. Can't believe they just got away. That Obi-Wan joining the main crew. Oh, no. That's Anakin joining Obi-Wan? Okay. Oh, maybe he's not. He's got his, like, Jedi outfit, but he also has, like, armored arms. That's cool. Ah. That thing looks like a damn rocket. Angsty Anakin. So this is like a bit before the Clone Wars, right? I gotta try to remember. I'll try to go back in my notes real fast. I have a really bad memory, guys. I just watched the movies not too long ago and I already forget, like... So episode 2 was Anakin Angst. Okay. Never mind. So Anakin was still Anakin when the Clone Wars started. I know that voice. Yes. Alright. I can't pinpoint his voice. So dramatic. It's cool. Not only must it go invisible, it must also be invisible to their scanners, too, right? Because they have, like, radar and stuff. When there's so much space, maybe I miss them saying it, why do they have to get so close to it? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. They have all of space, don't they? Is this guy gonna figure it out? Hyena bombers. This guy's pretty cool. So yeah, pray you're not afraid of spiders. Oh, he could be a part of a wonderful love story movie. Right? Like, imagine a girl with arachnophobia meets the spider guy. I don't know his name. And they fall in love. She gets over her fear in order to love him. It's gonna be the next Disney movie. Can you imagine just impacting something that you had no idea was there while flying through space? Okay, they thought they knew. Damn, those explosions look good. Your only hope, of course. I was about to say it too. Oh, so Trench is the spider guy? I know they were talking about Trench before, I didn't realize they were talking about the spider guy. Well, Wah, wah. He gonna suspect something? Gonna ruin Anakin's plan because he's gonna figure out something's off? Oh, the new guy's gonna mess something up. Alright, Anakin. I also wouldn't be surprised if it all works out okay. And then it just feeds into Anakin's confidence about how skilled he is. Did they have to decloak to shoot the torpedoes? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. They got cloaked again. Uh-oh. Just randomly fire. Just gotta pray you hit something. Something's gonna happen right now. They know there's a Jedi on board. Can't do the noise he makes. Uh-oh. He's a spy! Maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I thought they were gonna, like, secretly communicate with that guy. And then... Nope. He didn't seem too surprised by cloaking. Listening in. Should be private communications within this ship. Oh, spooky. Trying to turn the people in the ship. Okay, he's antagonizing him. I would have thought the smaller ships have cloaking and the bigger ones don't. But guess not. God damn it. Playing right into Trench's hands. Man, I've always wanted to, like, go into one of those, like, little gunner seats. And ones that can, like, spin for space and everything, too. If they can get the magnetic signature, they can track it. Okay, well, our people know. Okay. Both sides have intel. They're tracking. Oh my god, is he gonna bring them to Trench's ship? Alright. Yeah, he's gonna bring it right to Trench. Oh shit, you need to recharge the shields after you drop them? That's unfortunate. Damn, he just, like, realized. Well, that did it. You killed that guy and everyone else on that ship. Congratulations. He shakes his head. It's just like, you little shit. Yeah, you do. Alright. Is that it? Oh shit, we're already over. Goddamn. George Lucas. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Is there any... Doesn't look like it's anything after the credits, so that is officially it for Season 2, Episode 16, guys. Alright, so got a little bit of Anakin action this episode. Continuing to see his angst like we saw in the movies, doing things that he's not supposed to, you know, not following orders because he thinks he knows better kind of thing. And once again, like I said, it worked out. Once again, probably that all feeds to his ego that eventually leads to his downfall, you know? It was fun though. I wanted to go back at my notes because I did see episode 3, like in the same episode I had Anakin Angst and I had Clone Wars, so I apologize. I couldn't quite remember whether Order 66 was dropped like by Vader or if it was before Vader. Right? I just have a really bad I have a really bad memory. So I wanted to go back to my notes real fast. So oh wait, no, episode 2. I said that, right? Or did I say episode 3? Anyway, it's episode 2. I have Clone War written down. I don't know if they mentioned it or if that's the start. What does episode 3 say? Anakin killed Dooku. I have written down Anakin spy on Palpatine. Talking about Darth Plagueis the Wise. I want that shit. Palpatine wrinkly fuck I have written down. Order 66. Okay. So episode 3 is when Order 66 happened, I guess. At least I have it written down, so I'm assuming. Anakin mind influenced. Anakin told that Padme was dead. So that's like the downfall. So episode 3 was like the downfall to... Okay. For episode... Whoa, wait, what? Yeah, okay. Episode 4. Sorry, my notes are messed up. I never edited. I have story of... I wrote down story of Vader to Luke. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. That was just when they talked about Vader. So yeah, I think episode 3 is when... Order 66 went down, and we had... So, Anakin turns into Vader very close to around the same time as Clone Wars starts, I guess, it seems like. Okay. I feel like I hear a weird noise. Oh, sure, it's fine. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. But yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get the timeline again, like, in my head, because with 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's like so many different, like, watch orders that I know of, and I don't know. For some reason, Star Wars is a little hard for me to be like, yes, this movie is when this happens, right, for the first 6 movies. For me, it's like all 6 movies are just like one big story, because I think every time I watch them like relatively quickly, you know? Even though I guess this time when I did the 6 movies, there was a decent gap in between. I'm just really bad at distinguishing like episodes. Same with like this. I'll forget what episode what happens in, and I'll just be like, yes, the first like season I watched, this is roughly what happened, rather than knowing like, oh, in episode 5 this happened, episode 9 this happened, you know, kind of thing. But okay. But yeah, cool. Sorry, just trying to look through it one more time. I think I get it though. I wonder if we're going to be seeing... I mean, if Anakin's fall does happen around Order 66 time, I wonder if that means we're going to see that in this again, as we're, like, catching up. Because this is obviously before, right? We had clone troopers in here, right? And everything. And the enemies were using droids, right? Not clone troopers, so... So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we see, and I'm pretty sure episode, which obviously we lead up. I think even the episode that I saw before this, the first episode of season 1, even that I think I determined that was before the clone. Yeah, that was definitely before the clone Wars and everything. So very neat. I'm looking forward to catching up to it and seeing like that initial Order 66, but I'm really glad we're seeing stuff before it and we're not just jumping like straight into that war. So that's crazy. Season 2, episode 16. Like, I knew things were out of order and, like, some stories were jumbled, because now we're going to season 1, episode 16, if I'm not mistaken. I have the window up right here. Yeah, season 1, episode 16 is next. So, like, I'm guessing that's gonna continue on this storyline of Anakin and Vader. No, I mean, sorry, Anakin and Obi-Wan doing things. Which is crazy that they have, like, they're jumbled this way, right? I'm looking forward to seeing the next episode to see, like, this watch order in action, right? I'm curious, like, what are we gonna see in the next one? But either way, I definitely liked the first episode a little better, because I love seeing, like, the, you know, Yoda doing work with the lightsaber and everything. This one was kind of just, you know, building up Anakin's angst and his strategy. And I mean, his plan was good, you know. They got the intel on Trench, figuring out that he uses tracker missiles and everything, and used the tracking of them to their advantage. And luckily the shields were recharging, which, that's actually kind of crazy that when you take down your shields, they then need to recharge to be able to be put back up. You would think, like, I understand, like, a lot of the times in games, no, I guess that tracks. Like, I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen recently. I know it's not released yet, but I've been playing a good bit of it. And when you turn your shields, like, when you turn, like, the power off on your ship, or even just turn your shields off, I believe when you turn them back on, they have to fully charge from 0 to full again, rather than just instantly going up. So I guess that does track. The way I was thinking about it was, like, that power should still be there for the shields. Like, if you think of recharging, like, a battery, just because you take a battery out of, like, some kind of device, it doesn't mean the battery's dead and then you have to recharge it before you put it back in again. You can just put it back in again and it works instantly. So that's the way I thought of it. But if their shields got shot a bunch and that drained them to 0, then they would need to be recharged to come back up, right? Kind of thing. But that's kind of how I was thinking about it. But I guess I'm pretty sure even Star Citizen works that same way, where if you turn them off and turn them back on, they do have to build back up. So it makes sense, I guess. Space stuff, you know, who knows? I mean, I wasn't arguing that it, like, oh, the show's wrong for how that works, you know. What do I know about shields and spaceships, you know? So that wasn't what I was doing. I was just trying to make it make sense in my own mind of how it would be, like, programmed to work, you know. But anyway, very cool. I mean, I feel like I haven't talked much about the episode, but Trench was a cool design. I don't think we've ever seen a design like that in the movies, right? Like a spider person. I don't remember seeing anything like that, so it's very cool. I always love seeing more aliens. I like also seeing like Organa and stuff, because I knew the actor. Granted, I saw Star Wars before I watched Dexter, but it was so long ago I forgot that character. And then I watched Dexter and saw the actor that plays Bail Organa, and then I watched Star Wars again and I was like, oh, it's that guy, you know, from Dexter. So it's cool seeing him in here, and he looks very similar to his actor, which is cool that they did that too. All the characters do that we've seen so far, obviously. I mean, because the first episode I watched, we were heavily focused on, like, aliens, right? We had, like, we had Yoda, we had, like, the King, I don't know if I have to try to say his name, and everything, where it was, like, I didn't really have, like, a gauge to compare to, because all those characters don't look like what they would have looked like in the movies anyway, right? Like, obviously Yoda's gonna look the same and stuff like that. So this episode we're able to see, you know, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Bail Organa, who all look a lot like their characters. I'm sure some of these other characters are in the movies too, like maybe the guy that was the guy that was talking to Anakin that was on the ship with him, he was his voice is very recognizable, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the movies too, and everything, and probably looks like him as well. But once again, bad memory, folks. But yeah, very cool. I like all that stuff. I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next one, and I will be watching it right after this. So that's going to be it for me, I think. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon if you want to get 2 more episodes ahead of time. You can get that through the early access tier on my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And it helps support me and what I do here, and I very much appreciate it. Also, you can see Patreon exclusive shows if you're interested in other content from me. That tier will have things like I'm watching Better Call Saul right now, almost at the end, which means that you can watch almost all of Better Call Saul, and then actually by the time you see this, probably all of Better Call Saul, and then you can also see whatever is being replaced as I go through that too, because I'll be doing a new show. And then for anime, I'm watching Symphogear. So check all that out if you're interested. As I said, links are in the description, or they should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.